outraged. The bill would have a mother face legal consequences if she purposely caused a miscarriage.
So some on social media claim that the bill includes engaging in everyday activities that could cause a miscarriage here. WCNC Charlotte's Megan Bragg verifies what is actually in this bill.
Keeping them in prison for life if they engage in any activity that results in them losing their pregnancy.
This video on social media has almost 900,000 views, warning people about a bill introduced in South Carolina on January 14th. Under the South Carolina Prenatal Equal Protection Act, it would define an unborn child as a person from fertilization and seek to apply the same legal protections as a person. According to the bill, a person who causes intentional harm to an unborn child would face homicide or assault charges.
This includes any physically demanding job, like bartending. It includes air travel, horseback riding, weightlifting.
This video claims if these activities result in a miscarriage, the mother could be charged with homicide. However, the bill does not specifically state activities. What it does say is no one will be charged in an unintentional death of an unborn child when resulting from a life-saving procedure if needed, or the mistake or unintentional error of a doctor. According to the Mayo Clinic, most miscarriages happen because the unborn baby doesn't develop properly. About half to two-thirds of miscarriage first trimester are linked with extra or missing chromosomes. They add that they are not typically caused by everyday activities like exercise or a demanding job. However, you should always consult your doctor on what you should and shouldn't do while pregnant. Now, you can read the full bill on our website at WCNC.com. With your Verify, I'm Megan.
It. South Carolina just passed a bill 3537, stating that if a woman gets pregnant and she miscarries and they think it's her fault that she miscarried, she worked too hard, she went horseback riding, she rode a bicycle, she went on vacation, got on an airplane, and after doing this activity, she loses the baby, she's going to be charged with murder, which is punishable by life in prison or the death penalty. And in this bill, it states they're protecting unborn children or unborn people who are made in the likeliness of God. And I thought the First Amendment said that, you can't make laws based off of religion. Me personally, I'm going to teach my kids not to get pregnant. They can just don't do it. South Carolina just passed a bill 3537, stating that.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Michelle. If you're new here, this is the Black Eye Podcast. And what I do here today is I talk about women's issues. And today I am riled up about one right here in South Carolina, Bill 3537, charging women with miscarriage. Oh my God. Can you imagine having gone through the trauma of a miscarriage? Because anybody who's had a miscarriage know how traumatic it can be. And then turn around and have the police come in and investigate you on why you had a miscarriage in the first place. This is the most draconian law I have ever heard in my life. And on top of that, the reason for this is that they want to preserve the likelihood, the person's likeness to God. What? How about all these mothers and children out here who are homeless? How about that mother whose children died of hypothermia because she was living in a car? They're not in the likeness of God? The hypocrisy, the absolute audacity, the twisting of the Bible and the Word of God is beyond comprehension to me. I cannot understand how you can talk about life beginning at birth, at conception, and then turn around and say to a mother, a single mother, yep, we're going to kick you off welfare. You shouldn't have Section 8. You shouldn't have food stamps. All the accoutrements that are required to take care of a child. How can you talk about such a thing? A miscarriage? Something where you have no choice? Tell me a man made this law without telling me a man made this law. Because who in God's name would think that this was a great bill? Who would think that this was a righteous bill? Who could look out upon the world and see homeless children living in cars, being evicted because of the expense, the one income family? Who could do this? And somebody's going to come out of their butt and say, "Oh, well, you know, she should have chose better, and you know, she should have closed her legs." Oh, shut the heck up. How about you wrap it up? I say this all the time. Every time somebody comes up in the comments with that nonsense, "Oh, you should have chose better. Oh, you should have wrapped it up. Or you should have closed your legs." No, marry before you carry. How about we don't know? How about it's none of your business? How about we honor parenthood? How about that? How are you going to say that life begins at birth, at conception, and then when the child gets to be old enough, then it's okay for the child to starve and freeze to death? It's okay for the child to roam the streets. It's okay now. It's grown. We forced you to carry this baby to term. We give you a year of medical to make sure that the baby lives. And then, you're off on your own. Get out and work. This is why, ladies, I personally preach, do not have these babies. I don't tell you to close your legs and all that stuff, because I know that people are human beings. I'm not even trying to deal with that. I'm trying to deal with the idea that once you are pregnant, please understand that it is all on you. Everything. It doesn't matter if you're married. It doesn't matter. It is all on you. Look at this. They're going to protect the likeliness of God. How do you protect the likeliness of God during a miscarriage? But then they want to get rid of Medicaid. They want to get rid of Section 8. They want to get rid of food stamps. They want to get rid of WIC. Anything that would help nurture this child into a healthy adult. Because life does begin at conception. But it doesn't stop there. It keeps on going. It needs clothes, food, shelter. Abe Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It needs all these things before you could actually give the child love. So how in God's name, how can somebody so twisted conceive of such an idea as this? I don't know. Anyways, if you had some kind of look, just like, share, and subscribe to the video. I appreciate it. If you need this message needs to get out. So please like it. Please share it. Please get it out there in the big open world, because we need to understand how these things are working. This is incremental. It's not coming at you all at once. It's coming at you in increments. And these are the stories that we need to be paying attention to. How laws are being made all around you. This is not a scare tactic. I'm not here to scare you. You just need to be aware. Like, share, subscribe to the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.